Okay, we are now live on the YouTube. Fantastic. And also on the X. There we go, Chris. So I hope you had a fantastic birthday the other week and had a fantastic birthday weekend. So we were celebrating your birthday last time we spoke. Let me just get this all together here. So I'm just get in there. There we go. That's better. So guys, I'm still just getting my bits and pieces together. There we go. Got it. Okay, we are live on the YouTube. Cool. All right. There we go. All right. Now, unfortunately, it gets a bit tricky this stuff when it's like this because VeVe hasn't really dropped much new stuff to talk about. It's all just been Star Wars, and some of the other comic books we've covered. So it makes it a little bit tricky to talk about some new stuff. So we're gonna see what we can do here. But see, Doctor Strange in the house. True Media's in the house. Oh, request. Excellent. Doctor's coming up. Hopefully, we're not going to get musks this time around because I had a few technical issues on the last show. But looks like we're not doing too bad. You there, Doctor?
What's up, Oz? What's going on?
Going good, mate. Going good. So, coming through nice and clear. Can you hear me okay?
Sounding good, man. Sounding good.
Good. Now, unfortunately, what's not sounding good is my soundboard. I'm still working on it, but I've got a little something I'm trying, but I've got to wait for something from Amazon to turn up. But I'm going to give it a go, just in case by some miraculous thing it's come good. So just tell me if this is coming through at all. I chance that it's not, but we'll try it anyway. No. Tell you what, I bet you it sounds alright on the YouTube side of things, but on X it sounds horrible. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you check out the live stream element of this show over on the VeVe Collectables YouTube channel. If you haven't liked, comment, subscribe already, that way you can see what we see. But anyway, we'll just get off to it. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to VeVe Wednesdays, episode 102. This is where I play like it. Actually, tell you what, I'm just gonna play it anyway, just for the sake of the YouTube side of this. Unfortunately, if you're listening on X, you're just gonna have to use your imagination for a second.
You know what's funny though? Even when I post stuff in the jumbotron, I noticed you don't see it because, like, I'm watching on YouTube, I can see what you see, and like when I'm posting all the stuff in here in the space, you don't see it. It's funny.
All right.
So that sucks.
Well,
everybody else can see it.
Yeah, I know. X is getting a bit funny. So, but anyway, we got a comment here on the YouTube side of things. John says, "Wait, the final episode? Why is it because True Media Tuesdays from now on, or something like that?" No, it's got nothing to do with True Media or anything like that. Yes, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, you did read right. This is going to be the final episode of VeVe Wednesdays. Just moving forward. It's nothing to do with any other content creators. Nothing to do with anything like that. It's just life. What can I say? It's life. I got a lot going on.
No, it's me.
It's you.
It's me, everybody.
That's it. It's Dokta. I've had enough of Dokta. He's a right pain in the ass. That's it. They're canceling the show. I just can't stand him anymore. No, absolutely not. And on that note, guys, I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Strange for always being there and helping me host these shows. Always much appreciated. And a big thank you to everyone listening in the background. We've got the likes of True Media listening there. Low Mint Mick. Fried Labbits with us, always a big supporter of the show. Agent 415. So me Saltier, new follower, new listener. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoy the show. D's with us. Chris Severs is with us in the house, and Real Enix. I've probably said that wrong, but I'm sorry, guys. I have a tendency of butchering names. And also on the YouTube side of things, we've got Mark D listening as well, and also Jean. But yeah. Also, before I get into it as well, a big shout out to our VeVe supporters in the likes of. Oh, I didn't get it ready because I didn't. I am slow. Big in the likes of California Comics. So if you haven't checked out his amazing comic book shop in the VeVeverse, definitely do so, because it is literally, it's groundbreaking, it's one of a kind, it's never been done, and it is awesome stuff. There we go. I'm just bringing it up on the YouTube side of things so we can all see it. But unfortunately, I'm unorganized. There we go. So yeah, California Comics. Yeah. So if you are looking for a fantastic shopping experience and a one-of-a-kind customer service, definitely check out California Comics. Yeah, big supporter of the space and amazing guy in real life, and looking forward to meeting up with him in a couple of weeks for London Comic Con. And last one, now I got to get used to saying this because it's brand new, is VeVe is now an official affiliate of the True Media Group, which is listening right there in the background. So big shout out to them. If you have not checked out any of their content on their, I've lost track of their shows now. They've got so many now. They've got basically the likes of Into the Verse, VeVe Radio, and all sorts of such as well. Definitely check them out. Give them a like, follow, subscribe, and yeah, pleasure to be part of their affiliate, their upcoming affiliate program. And yeah, see them progress in the space because they're just doing nothing but awesome things, which is what I like to see. But yeah, going back to the show. Yes, you guys saw that right. It is going to be the last show. Like I said, it's got nothing to do with any other content creators. It's not because I'm not being. It's because I'm not being sponsored by VeVe or anything like that. I decided to shut up shop and throw my toys out of the pram. Nah, it's nothing like that at all. It's basically just life, guys. It's just getting too hard to sustain the shows because I've got my kids getting older, the wife getting more and more upset with me waking her up in the mornings. So just for now, the Wednesday shows are going to cease. So this will be the last one. But fear not, guys. The Sunday shows are still going, and there might be a slight renaming as well. So that's what's going on with me, guys, and that's the reason behind the discontinuing of the Wednesday shows. So yeah, that's basically my little thing. So yeah, this is the last one. And also on that note, before I forget about it, we do have a VeVe supported giveaway for the show as well. So if you want to jump over to the VeVe Collectables YouTube channel, if you haven't done so already, I did put a link to it in the on X if you guys can find it. And all you got to do is put in hashtag last show. So very, very simple, and that way my StreamYard picker tool will pick it up. You can also do it on the X side of things as well. If you're listening on X, just go over to my profile, Osman Collect 63. Make sure you put in hashtag last show in the live stream element of this show and not in this chat. I was StreamYard picker won't pick it up. I've got 2 entries already, so I know it's working. So fantastic. And yeah, guys, let's just sit back, relax, chill, and let's see what's going on in the space. But Dokta, how have you been?
Hey, just busy, man. Busy. Yeah, just life, and you know how I go. You know? Yeah, just got this episode of Stacking and Slacking 195 out before our show here. That was my goal for today. So mission accomplished.
Excellent.
And yeah, thanks. But yeah, that's it, man. Just working and trying to support everybody out here at the same time. So staying busy.
No, good. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm just trying to keep track of what's going on here. There we go. Just going to bring this up on the live stream element of it here. So there you go, guys. If you haven't checked out Dokta's newest Stacking and Slacking video, he's covering Avengers number 195, which is they say is the first appearance of Taskmaster, but I think that's a little bit questionable because I've seen that question raised in different forms, because I think it's like one of those like FA Gambit situations, which is
Wolverine. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's just a common theme, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, so that's definitely going to be on my to-do list as I progress through the day, but I encourage you to do it, and looks like we've got another giveaway involved with that one as well, so make sure you watch the video, get involved, and have a chance to win something. But we've also got Mr. Chris Severs in the house as well. Chris, how are you?
Hello, Alex. Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, mate. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning here. Oh
my God.
I'm heavily caffeinated and ready to go.
Now I understand why we're sunsetting these VeVe Wednesdays. That's early in the morning, man.
Yeah.
Doctor, how you doing?
102 of these, man. It's crazy, you know. I got to host one, so he definitely did 101. And then,
oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, I had to come up and say congrats and thanks for all the Wednesdays and the fun hours midweek here. Hump day. It's been great. But understandable. I remember when the kids start getting older. Oh boy, it takes hours.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it. Especially like now my son's 6, my daughter's 4.
Oh,
He's getting more and more of a handful now, but in a good way. I mean, like it's all part of the game, as you know.
oh, for sure. Yeah.
But how was the rest of your birthday weekend?
Oh, it was full on. Oh my god. There was so much going on. Like a lot of my friends and families and neighbors, they all know I'm a big Star Wars nerd. So
Yep.
we were all wearing Star Wars shirts and talking a little bit about VeVe, and yeah, it was pretty fun actually. But yeah, a lot of wine, a lot of barbecuing, and
Lovely.
yeah, a few steaks. It was a good weekend. I can't complain. So yeah,
No,
it's a fun one when it's all coming together on the same time when Star Wars stuff is hitting, and it's a fun time for me. So,
no, good. Yeah, I was just saying before, like, it's good, but it's also like a bad thing as well because like it doesn't give me much to talk about because I just keep covering the same stuff. I was just like, But one thing I can mention is though, if you guys haven't checked out Chris's latest blog over on Go and Go Collect, definitely do so. I've got it displayed here on the live stream element. It says what makes
thank you,
these.
sir.
I do. It says, what makes these digital collectibles so appealing to modern collectors? For starters, they offer the same excitement as traditional collectibles, but without many of the logistical issues. So yeah,
Thank you.
so the link's there. Check it out. I haven't had a chance to read it because I've had like a million other things going on at the moment, but I highly encourage you to. And it's a fantastic read. Also, you did one not long ago about the Stormtrooper helmets as well. So I encourage you guys to check out that one as well.
Yeah, we pumped. I think three this week ended up coming out, and so pretty fast. They usually space them out a little bit more, but I think the Star Wars theme content they wanted to get it out as well because they've got a lot of Star Wars fans. So yeah, it's been fun. It was a busy few weeks getting all those ready, but fun. Yeah, just the whole. The idea of anybody that's complaining, I still get the odd people that are like, yeah, I don't know, digital, really?
Of course,
really? And it's like, yeah, you know what? If that's the way someone wants to collect, let them. It's just as fun as any other collecting format, and it's pretty exciting. And it's all in your phone. So that was kind of the theme. And a little bit of Star Wars talk as well, and propped up to VeVe. And this has been a fun set of stuff that they're dropping this year. So it's cool.
Hey Chris, what's going on, man?
Doctor.
Yo, I just wanted to ask, because I was looking at Go Collect's X page, and I noticed California Comics got a little promo directly from Go Collect, man.
Yeah, they put I guess that was my blog, and then they share it off their account, which is really nice of them. I super appreciate it. And there was some mention inside about if it's the one I'm thinking, we talked about that a little bit. How the newness of this is just really cool, and like, how do you deny if you're a comic book enthusiast and you're seeing this kind of stuff happen? Man, I just love it. It's so exciting, and what a great time. I say this over and over and over. What a great time to be back in the world of comics, which I'd been out of for so long. And, to see this kind of stuff where you can showcase and do all the things that you wish we could have done. It's often hard for people to connect. It's, some cities don't even have comic book stores. And
that's right.
Here's a way that every single corner of the globe can be touched into this. It's just a great idea. So
yeah, I second that. Yeah. Especially for myself, when I was growing up, back when Oz was a young tacker, back when I was growing up, I didn't have access to a comic book shop. So because I grew up in rural Western Australia, my nearest comic book shop was in Perth, which is 4 or 5 hours away. So this is a fantastic way, like you said, to connect people around the world who might not be able to get to a comic book shop or anything like that, or this is before the days of you can order them online and stuff like that. So like you said, this is a great way to connect everybody and just enjoy the collecting journey and all these awesome books, because we had actually tell you what, we had a few good ones drop on VeVe this week.
Yeah, we've had some great stuff.
Yeah.
I was up
And
late
like,
last night too. I missed Dee and Hanana's show because the old, maybe the Tuesday nights rolling into Wednesday morning. We'd all
Oh,
wait
yeah.
up, and I waited up last night. There was some new books dropping that there was no way I wasn't going to go after them. So yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Was there anything in particular that you had your eye on, or anything you picked up lately?
Star Wars #1 for sure. Um, and then there was a Fantastic Four same free comic book day that I believe I have to read it, but I believe it's sort of connected to the theatrical release, and so just a lot of fun stuff and some anything Star Wars titles. I always like to get in there and have a peek. So
Very cool. Also, just on the subject of Star Wars, have you been watching the new Andor show?
I've watched it twice already.
Well, me, unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to watch any of it yet because again, like life. But I've been seeing a lot of positive reviews about it. How has it been? And is it worth watching? Is it worth the hype?
It's it's funny. We had all my family were here for the birthday dinner, and my niece, who's a little younger than me, she's like, "Oh, I'm watching Andor." She's a big Star Wars fan, and even she was saying, because there's some people there. It's like, "Oh, I have not really watched it." She's like, "You don't even have to be a Star Wars fan. Like, you can get whisked away into this." But we were all saying, you love it because it answers so many questions we had growing up, and the writing is it is fantastic. It is just it's so fun to watch. I mean, I like it because it's covering a lot of history, and the portrayals are great. It's just interesting because when we grew up as kids, it was white and black, good and bad. It was the rebels versus the stormtroopers coming in at them and stuff like that. And you knew right away stormtroopers were the bad guys. And the way these shows, they're written, it's kind of like, well, there's a certain point of view, which is what Star Wars has always been about, right? You try to make you think about what's really happening in the bigger stories. And so I don't want to spoil it too much, but I really enjoyed it. And I would encourage anyone to watch it. So. And there's some bigger stuff coming. So.
Ooh. Foreshadowing, I like it. Yeah. So, what about you, Doctor? Have you had a chance to catch up on anything like Star Wars related, or again, you're like me, life?
Yeah, man, I've been staying in tune with Andor. It's one of my favorite shows out right now. Kind of took a detour from Last of Us after Pedro got, so yeah, I just been staying up with Andor. It's pretty good, man. I got a little low tolerance though for some of the like fluff parts. Like there's a part where they're like dancing in like a hall or like a wedding or something like that. And,
yeah,
like little dialogue like that. Sometimes I end up fast forwarding, man. I watched enough shows to know, like at the end of the day, all of that little stuff, some of that stuff is not at the end of the day. Like it's all just
like filler.
It could have been quicker. I think that could.
Yeah, I know when there's some serious stuff going on screens. I know when not to fast forward, but yeah, as far as everything else, they put a lot into the first 3 episodes, so. Or the first 2 at least, so you gotta kind of have a cool off period. So episode 3 to me was kind of like a cool down, a lot more dialogue, less action, and it made sense, as far as like the story and stuff. So it was cool, but I guess there's some new episodes that dropped. I'm not sure. At least
yesterday, I think.
So, yeah. So I gotta get into that. Yeah, I gotta watch that. But as far as the comics on the VeVe Comics app, man, I was sleeping a little bit. But I went on the VeVe X page like 12 at night. Then I saw the little promo they had, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, it was free comic day." I was kind of mad that I missed free comic day in real life. Like I just couldn't get out at all that day, and so they came to the rescue on the digital side. I went in there. I was grabbing a couple of the the comics that were saying free and everything. But then I'm like, is it in my account? Like, is it really? It wasn't. So then I clicked, went back, and I saw they were like $2.99. So I went scooped up a couple Star Wars, and I knew like it was only one cover and stuff, but I totally forgot they were going to count as a set. So when I went
I
back into
forgot
my
that too.
VeVe app,
Oh, that's
set,
right.
yeah, my sets were looking crazy. I was like, oh, I'm like for $2.99. I'm going back. So now I went back and then, yeah. So I went a little hard last night.
Nice.
I've done that.
Yeah, some good MCP.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's
So,
good, man.
so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't done so already, please get your free comic books on the VeVe Comics app. They are still available, as far as I can tell. Yeah. So basically, even if you don't want to get the $2.99 ones, sorry, excuse me. Even if you don't want to get the $2.99 ones, you can still get the digital comic for nothing. So all you basically do is you pay the transaction fee, which I think is like a couple of cents, and then you've still got a comic book to read at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So very cool. Yeah, I mean, me in particular, I haven't had a chance to grab anything. One thing that did spark my interest, I did check out, is this one. Is Captain Planet #1. I was like, oh, this is something I haven't seen for a long time.
Yeah, that's the throwback, right? That cartoon.
Yeah. I know. We've got like Captain Planet, like he's even like sporting like the green beard. I was like, okay, what is this, like a more like mature Captain Planet? Is this like or is this like if anyone's seen it, like the Don Cheadle version of Captain America, for Captain Planet, which is a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Adult.
Oh, huh. Oh, I was gonna say too with the Star Wars comic, one that was free. Voices, I think it's called,
Oh yeah.
something like that. No, it's not Star Wars.
Marvel.
One of the Marvel comics is called Voices.
Yep, I got it here.
That one. I was covering Avengers 195 for Stacking and Slacking, and I was seeing one of the artists involved was Edwin Galman.
Okay.
And when I was looking up his work and stuff, like if you just Google him, go to images, it'll come up with a panel that has like almost all of his covers. He's done a lot for DC. He's done a lot for Marvel too, like both. But yeah, you'll start seeing like a consistency with his artwork. Like it really is distinctive. And I noticed that he did, not only our exclusive cover, but he also did the one that we just got, the free one for the Voices.
Yeah, let me bring it up right now. Let's have a look. So I was just jumping on that. Okay, yes, we've got Voices. He did Terminator #1. This one of his there as well.
This guy's Zach.
Okay, he's done Predator versus Black Panther. Okay, yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. I didn't know that. So yeah, thanks for that, Doctor. So yeah, what's the guy's name? Edward Gowan.
Galman. Galmon. Yeah.
Galman. There you go. Edwin Galman. So you guys.
Yeah, you got it. You got it right.
Okay. There you go. No, cool. But yeah, let's see what else is there to talk about. So like I said, like
then Michelle Rosenberg also was the colorist on Avengers cover. So if anybody cared. But
okay. But yeah, but it looks like this Marvel Voices looks like it doesn't look too bad, because who we got on the front here? We got Ironheart, we got Kahore, who's that? Mystique, Ghost Rider, and Storm.
Yeah, and it's a new Ghost Rider or something like that. That's why you can't really see the face on the cover. It'll be revealed inside.
I was about to say another Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it might be a female, judging by the rest of what's going on with this cover.
That's true.
Right. So I don't know if we've ever had. Have we ever had a female Ghost Rider?
I don't think we had. No.
I don't think so.
No.
Might be. I think this book might be a little important. Like if you read the, brand new story starring Ironheart, best-selling writer Justina Ireland Blatt's Ironheart from Chicago's past story of a Black innovation through the ages, and explore the past year of Voices anthologies with some Mystique and Destiny's star-studded wedding issue, Patriots exclusive return to superheroing, the introduction of a brand new Ghost Rider, and more.
And more.
And more.
I like that. we love that word at the moment, and more, because that's on the Star Wars blogger, like on VeVe. Like we're still waiting for that and more.
Right. Hey man, we just getting there. What are we at? We at like the 8th, the 7th, the 8th of May. So, you know,
we're gonna
let them cook. We're gonna let them cook.
I know. It's warming up. We're warming up. Oh, I see VeVe and My Collectibles listening there in the background. Say thanks for joining us, guys. Yes, we're just saying like we got that infamous and more. It's like we need more. Give us more.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared. I don't know what else it could be.
That's it. We need some like market melting stuff. I mean, like there's been a lot of speculation of what could possibly be, but whatever this and more is going to be, I'm excited to see what it's going to be and how the market's going to respond to it. Because I tell you what, the market's been doing like all sorts of weird stuff at the moment. Like I was like flipping through the other day, and there was like a couple like ultra rare comics, like literally like for like 20, 30 gems. All of a sudden they're like skyrocketed like 300. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yesterday I was in the app and I hit my I was on the app on my phone and on the web app, like on the laptop, right? And I clicked on my comics. I think, yeah, it was the comics, and it said my vault value was 1 million, like 1.1 million.
Oh,
so I'm like,
nice.
what the hell? So I'm like, something's wrong. I'm like, oh, the app is glitching. So I'm like scrolling down. You know, you pull down on the phone and you reset it, and it's still saying the same thing. So I'm like, what? So I go on the laptop, and it said the same thing. So I'm like, what comics could I even have that? I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, that was the weirdest glitch thing possibly, I guess, that was going on my side. But yeah, market is doing weird things.
I know. I did the same. I did the same thing in my vault value. It'll be like I looked at my vault value and like jump by like 2 or 3K. I was just like, what? It's like that can't be right. And like so looking through, like, you know, just go, well, maybe it is right. Cool.
I got way too much, man. I can't even tell what the hell is what. I'm almost at 1K comics soon.
Nice.
So I can't.
There you go.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember what comic I was looking at, and I just went, holy. Oh, actually, this was one of them right here. It was X Factor number 6, was first appearance of Apocalypse. So if you want to get yourself an ultra rare copy of that, is going to cost you a pretty penny of 250 gems.
Oh wow, that's a dope cover too, man. I always wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm sitting there, go, wow. It's like this is like going like back to like peak market days, like when like the cheapest like ultra rare was like a K.
Right.
But yeah, but no, you're right. Like that's a fan. Actually, tell you what, I think this is almost the same price as the secret rare. Or just about. Like look, the secret rare is going for 275 gems, and the ultra rare is going for 250. So there's not really much between the two of them, but. Obviously, this is because, like, you know, the comic book burn, and this shows you the power of the burning of comics after 30 days.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I wonder if the comic sets are having an impact on that too, because a lot of people, the ultra rares were a little more expensive than the rares, but you know, you start trying to collect the whole set, and I mean, I've been doing that a lot. Quietly, just picking up, and ultra rares have been, you know, a lot of the ones I was missing, and so.
Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I've been like, you know, getting all the ultra rare comics like from back in the day, but then like, but I don't have any secret rare comics.
Right. Yeah, that's the hard.
Been some good deals on secret rares lately too.
Yeah, that's you gotta start with. I mean, if you're trying to go after a set, you gotta use one of these websites or whatever and figure out what the lowest secret rares are first, and then go at it that way, maybe.
Yeah. While
you still can, because I mean, for the last 3 months, I've seen some secret rares for like $12, $13.
Yeah.
Super low.
Yeah, there's like there's some good deals in the market at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, I tell you what, one comic I have been reading lately that I was really I'm really interested in is this one right here. If it decides it wants to load, actually I'll do it on this one. It might be easier. Is if I go back to this one, I'll do that one.
Is that Death Zero?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that Planet Death one. That one's actually really good.
It was a great read. Yeah, it hooked me. I can't wait for number 1.
There it is. Yeah, this one right here, guys. If you haven't picked up your copy of Planet Death number 0, I definitely encourage you to do so because yeah, it definitely got me hooked. I mean, like when I first read it, I was like getting like massive like Warhammer 40k vibes out of it, like sort of like dark, gritty space, like Space Marines type thing.
Yeah. Like you were saying, like Gears of War vibe, right?
Gears of War, that's it. Yeah, that's another good comparison.
Yeah, I gotta read that, man. So, Chris, you read it? Is it good?
It's good. Yeah, you can tell right away. That's like the writing. It's I can't remember his name. It's like a novel. Like you can tell there's some heavy hitting stuff behind this.
Yeah, well, it says here it was actually written by the guy who did John Wick.
John Wick.
Yeah, Derek Kolstad. That was his name. The creator and writer of the internationally acclaimed box office dominating motion picture franchise John Wick. So yeah, it's very very well written. It's also a new publisher as well, which is a bad idea. I believe Comics and Crypto did a interview not long ago with I think the guy behind Bad Idea. So yeah, definitely a shout out to Comics and Crypto, and definitely check out their channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm definitely hanging out for issue 1. It's very short, it's very short. There isn't actually much verbiage to it, which is really good. So it's like it's not so much intense like like reading wise, but yeah, visually wise, it's like, oh my god, it's like it looks like great. Like you got like Space Marines like coming onto the ground, getting shot up by like the opposition. They think like they're going in like think yeah, we're gonna go in, we're gonna dominate, and like these creepy looking space aliens are like nah, we know what you're doing. We're gonna shoot you before you get to the ground, then we're gonna clean you up with our little cleanup crew.
Yeah, so, I'm definitely gonna read that.
Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. I basically just read it for you.
Yeah, right.
I like the audible version. Nah, very cool. So yeah, I think issue 1 is scheduled to come out in July, I think. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that one because yeah, big things coming from them. And unfortunately, guys, if you want to get your copy on the VeVe Comics app, it has now officially sold out. But you can still get the digital copy for $1.99, and you can also pick yourself up a copy in the VeVe market, which you also might want to do because I believe there is also an airdrop coming for this one as well. If I find I was smart and I saved it. Because there seems to be a lot of that lately, like a lot of collect this and get an airdrop type thing going on. But here we go. This is what we got coming on the live stream side of things. So yes, we've got the Planet Death exclusive poster. So all you need to do to get this one, there you are. So,
you had to get it on drop, I believe.
I was on drop, was it?
Yeah, that's what helped that one sell out for sure.
Did you post before?
Yeah, I picked up a few.
It has a digital copy license for each poster. Well, I don't know. It still says like collect each cover variant of before 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 7th. Okay, well looks like the airdrop started.
Yeah, sold out.
Okay, well there you go. Looks like the time's passed anyway. So if you were lucky enough to get yourself basically the entire set of Planet Death, you should be getting yourself an exclusive poster drop. So very very cool, and congratulations to you if you managed to pick up the whole set. Also,
yeah, man, that drop, that poster looks fire too.
It is really cool. Yeah, it is a really nice poster. Did you guys manage to get the whole set at all, or?
Man, I missed the drop by like a half an hour, 40 minutes. And as soon as I went to go for it, it was already sold out.
Yeah, I think I went 4 times, and I got 3 uncommons and a rare.
Nice.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah. I can't. Gary, if he's on here, GaryO from BC too, and he got the secret rare too. So I think he's got the set, so he'll be getting
nice. Yeah, I do see Gary listening there in the background. So I see a lot of posting from you lately, like picking up secret rares. Especially, I think you got yourself the secret rare of Predator versus Spider-Man as well. I was like, oh, jealous. but it was like so good, Leia. So it's always amazing seeing like people pull the secret rares, because every time I go for a drop, I don't get anything. It's usually a common or an uncommon. So I was like, when someone else gets a secret rare, I was like, oh, that's awesome, fantastic.
You know what it is, Oz? You know what it is? I think you have decent luck. I think you have decent luck, right? But what I think it is you have to play the game a little different. I think it's like you gotta go for more of them maybe on on your attempts, which is harder to do, but I think it's just a numbers game. You know what I'm saying? I
It
think if you
is.
go for like 4, you know what I'm saying? You'll have good odds. I feel like you
Yeah.
have some good odds.
I mean, as much as I would love to go for 4, unfortunately, my bank account doesn't allow me to go for 4. So at the very least, I can always go for 1.
That's it. That's it. That's all we can do. We got to get in where we fit in, man. You
That's
know?
it. That's it. That's it. But at the very least, I always go for 1. But at least I can say I went for 1 and I tried. But yeah, because as soon as I saw, I think it was Comics and Crypto put out a post or something saying that how hot this book was, because like I didn't realize like the amount of what's it, star power behind it, I guess you could say, like, and also the fact that they sold out of like 665,000 copies or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something crazy like that.
I think it went right up over 900,000 by the
Did it
time
now?
it was in print. Yeah, it was.
Like, yeah.
It's a beast.
They
It's
were
a
like
beast.
running around in real life too. The day it dropped on the app, they were
Yeah.
helping promote it too
Yeah.
and stuff. I don't know if they're promoting it on the digital side, but they're out there, bro.
Yeah, like 2,500 digital, right? That's
Yeah,
who's good at math. 2,500 divided by a million. Like, what percent of the print is available digitally?
Yeah,
Right, enormous.
I'm not great at math, but I'm going to say not much.
There's a few zeros in front of that. Yeah.
Actually, and just on the subject of airdrops, because I think I did save it. Did I save it? Am I smart? Oh, I am smart. Yay. Okay. The other on the other subject of airdrops is we also had this one here. So if I to that one over there, sorry, trying to do multiple things at once. There we go. We also had the Addiction have either had their drop or they've got their drop coming. Actually, no. Sorry, they have had their drop. So if you manage to get
it
yourself,
happened.
sorry,
It's
right?
happened like today. Yeah,
Is it
like
today?
a couple hours ago they started going out. Yeah, the gold logos are going out.
That's it. So yeah, if
Yeah,
you were
man.
if you were lucky enough to get yourself the Gold Addiction logo, congratulations to you. I believe the requirements were you need to pick up basically the entire set of issue number 3. I think
Yes.
yeah. So I think yeah, the market was also eligible for this one as well. But thanks to this, the Addiction number 3 has officially now sold out. So congratulations to the team behind the Addiction, Vincent Zazzolo, David Quinn, and Kiyo Shinobi. So congratulations to you guys, and yeah, it looks like they've got a bit of a utility behind this Gold Addiction logo as well. And it says here if you want to get involved, so it looks like it says here the holders of the Addiction Gold logo receive the Addiction Army badge and gain access to the special channel on the VeVe official Discord. So you can enjoy AMAs with creators and of the Addiction and cover artists, discounts on merchandise, giveaways, and be among the first to know what's coming in the Addiction. So very, very cool. So I think the way this works is all you have to do is get yourself put in a support ticket on the VeVe Discord, and then I'm guessing you got to prove you got the Addiction logo or something like that, and then they'll get you in on that. So if that's something you want to be a part of, fantastic. Unfortunately, I don't have an Addiction Gold logo, so I can't be involved. I do have a silver one, so that's very cool. But yeah, if you got one, congratulations to you, and yeah, looking forward to see what comes next from the team by the Addiction.
Yeah, man. Wish I had a gold one.
I know, I don't have one either, but that's okay. Who knows? Maybe I'll get one somewhere down the line. So what about you, Chris? Did you manage to get yourself a Gold Addiction logo?
I did not.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been picking up some other things. I've been getting some Disney gold. So grabbed a few
okay,
of
nice.
The D logos. They're, well, boy. I don't know.
Yeah, some of those gold moments are going for pretty cheap at the moment.
They're pretty cool. Yeah.
Very cool. So yeah, so shout out to the Addiction team, and also as well, guys. Let me just do that one. That'll do for now. And also as well, guys. We got a request. Who wants to come up to the stage? Oh, GaryO. Awesome. Okay, we got GaryO coming up to the stage.
All right.
Yeah, wait for it. He's coming in. He's in the elevator.
Good evening.
Hey, Gary, how are you?
There he is. Gary.
I heard my name, so I had to come up and say hello.
I said, well,
That's right.
thank you so much for taking the time to come and chill in the space with us. We were just going over some of the comic book pickups, and I was just giving you massive shout out and congratulations because I see you posting all over on X all the secret rares you keep picking up. I was just like, oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I really love those white covers. I'm trying to make something nice in the VeVeverse. So I was trying to acquire as many as possible, and there's some that are just so cheap and so cool looking. They're art.
They are, yeah, they're amazing. And also as well, a big congratulations for picking out that secret rare of the Predator versus Spider-Man. I was like, oh, so jealous because that is an awesome cover.
Yeah, that was an awesome. That was a hard one. I came up as well because just about the gold logo addiction.
Oh yeah.
I got one. I didn't know about it. They actually tweeted about it. But I missed that. I even followed the guy, but I missed it. So they actually told about it before, but I would have acquired more. But and the floor was swept this evening. So I was listening to Randy on YouTube, and MC1 was telling him he needs to buy one of those logos to get in the group on Discord. And he was saying that he would pay half and all that, and he was saying that they're so cheap. And so I just decided to sweep the floor. So he was sad that he went in to buy it. I feel bad a bit for Andy. But yeah.
Addiction. So I'm just curious to what the floor price is on the addiction logos now. Let's have a look.
I think 579.
So I'm just jumping over on the live stream element, see if I can't find it. Nope, I have to type it in. But other than that, how have you been, Gary? Like like you said, like you mentioned you're in the VeVeverse. You're doing some building as well.
Oh, I'm horrible at it.
Oh, same.
I cannot build. I'm horrible at it, but I have a vision, so I think I'm gonna pay for something to have it built when I acquire everything that I want to acquire.
Yep. Well, the good news is that we got plenty of talented VeVeverse builders out there from the likes of Collectors Gone Digital. We got Master Roddy as some of the popular ones. Big shout outs as well to Ronnie Lido as well. I think he's just got in there and just started messing around with the VeVeverse as well. And also got the likes of Richard Holly Vajoli was there in the background as well. He's quite talented. So yeah, we're spoiled for choice.
It's insane what they do.
Oh mate, I can't even fathom what they do.
Mad respect. I loaded it up and I was just like, wow, this is hard. Yeah, the floor for the addiction is 574.
Yeah.
But in the group, so I'm in the group on Discord, and they were alluding to benefits for New York Comic Con this year with it. So that's what excited me. And then Vincent, he's in New York, and I met him at the booth last Comic Con. He's a nice guy, but he'll be around, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, Vincent is like he's an awesome guy. Like, I've seen like always posting stuff like on Insta and on X and stuff like that. Like, man, this guy does some cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna be going this year, but we'll see. But I'm ready if I do.
Nice.
So, I'm coming there soon, Gary, to come and see you.
Yeah, he could be my roomie. I told you.
That's right.
Nice.
Did you actually?
You both need to come out.
Yeah.
You just reminded me, Chris. So Chris is coming up in a couple weeks to sort of near me, a couple hours away. So we're going to meet. I had got a couple comic books signed by David, and it was witnessed, and then CGC, and then during New York Comic Con, if you got it witnessed and submitted, then you got a VeVe pin for submitting. And they were selling Comics and Crypto confirmed there was a $500 sale for one of them. They're pretty exclusive.
Oh, really? Wow.
That's great.
So I did 2 books, so I got the 2 pins, and then I was chatting up David, and he actually handed me one, so I actually have 3 of them, so that's cool. But I texted Chris and I said, this is what I'm going to do. I know you're not here, but do you want me to get one signed for you, and then you could write an article on it. And I took pictures and video of the whole process, so that was fun.
No, awesome. That sounds awesome.
Can't wait.
Yeah, so a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm gonna give
Gary,
it to him.
I was talking to Chris like around that time in Comic Con. I was telling him I was going, and then one of the days I think it was like Friday. I forget which day it was though. I was talking to him, and he's like, "Yo, by the way," he's like, "You know, Gary's out there, right?" I'm like, "For real?" I'm like, "Oh," I'm gonna keep an eye out for him. So at one point, it was when like the lines were crazy. It was just madness going on. It was like 2 or 3 lines going on at the same time because they were doing like for the logo holders, and it was just all stuff going on. So it was like I saw you at one point, but yeah, I couldn't even get to you, bro. I couldn't, and then from there I didn't see you again. Though. But yeah, man, I went through that whole CGC thing for the first time.
Oh, you did? That's cool.
Yeah. I helped Josh Emmett get his book signed because I was like, I didn't know you had to like have a witness and all that. So it was a whole bunch of stuff. But I like drugged this witness, old lady, back to the VeVe booth, and then like the timing was just crazy. David signed my stuff, Dan signed my books. Then Josh came up. He's like, "Yo, you mind if I get my book signed too?" I'm like, "Go ahead, bro." So we chopping it up, we taking pictures. Yeah, it was crazy, man, crazy.
Yeah, it's an awesome time. Everyone should go. Like even when David traded his gold logo to that the fig pin guy. Did you see that video?
Yeah.
That I posted?
Cool.
That was pretty crazy. And it was just random and I happened to be standing there. That was fun. Yeah.
No, very cool. So, are you planning on getting out to any of the other events, like maybe like Vegas or anything like that?
Vegas scares me.
Oh, really?
No, if anything, well, I've always wanted to go to San Diego. But I just New York was so amazing, and the 2 parties were just crazy. The gold logo and then the VeVe party. If anything, I would probably go back again to New York.
Like it, baby.
Nice. Sorry, just looking at some of the stuff you posted on X. So you had an issue with some of the Batman Legacy Cow books, some about Squish Corners.
Yeah, I was eyeing the 666 edition that was coming up, and I had only bought 1, but then I really wanted that number, so then I tried for 5 and I didn't get it. So then I tried for another 5 and I didn't get it. I was 1 short, and then my credit card company said no because they thought it was fraud, and I was freaking out. So I was running getting my other credit card that's not my wallet, but then I got it. So then now I have 12 of them, and then they came in 3 in a box, and one of the boxes was damaged. So I just talked to someone on Candy, and I have to mail it back, and then they're gonna mail me 3 new ones. They've made extra just in case some were damaged. So that's cool.
Oh, okay, that's really good that they were going to fix that up for you.
I'm actually going to give Chris that one as well, since I have so many.
Yoo-hoo!
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's cool because just about how he writes about digital and physicals, and I don't know, he's really good for our community.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
That's it.
We'll do a little write up. We'll figure something out for this when we get together. We'll get some photos. We'll try to make you sort of famous.
Make you sort of famous. I like that. Very cool. I love it. But yeah, Gary. I mean, like, so we had you up here a couple of times in the space. But so what do you like to collect? Like, is there anything in particular that you like to collect, whether it be comics, collectibles, or just a bit of everything?
Yeah, like I came on in March, and I had heard about Omi, and then I started watching videos, and then I heard about the Todd McFarlane, and I love Todd McFarlane, and I wanted the Todd, and they had just closed the marketplace, so I was like, shit.
All right.
So then the only way you could get that was on Telegram, which was like so shady.
Oh
And
yeah.
it was, and then I started finding out just about how rarities and Rizzo, and then all of a sudden I wanted a Rizzo, and then but that was like back then it was like $6,000. It was just all blasting off. Like the month before, you could still get it all on the marketplace, and I missed it by a month. So
Oh damn.
I started out trying just to get one of everything, but then that got a little out of control. And then Marvel Comics 1, me and my son, we just kept buying, and I was like, keep buying, and we were at like 18 each, and I was just like, how many are we gonna buy? I just started to question myself, and then it sold out after that, and then I became addicted to the comic side of things, and now I go for collectibles, but it's mostly comics now.
Nice comics. Yeah, and do you?
Yeah, I'm just going for the complete sets, and I'm going back to do all that.
Nice. Do you have like a particular like favorite character or a team or anything like that, or you just like a little bit of everything?
I like everything. I like, well, Spider-Man, I think for me is number one.
Nice.
Um, yeah, it's just opened up. I was actually at the comic store today. It's like an hour and a half away, but they save everything for me, put it all away. So I finally was able to get there, and they've been collecting all the absolute Batmans for me.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, so right from number one, and they've been collecting 5 of each. But then they just started coming out with everything, and it just exponentially started growing, and my bill was like crazy. But like Absolute Martian, like that's art, like that. Those are beautiful covers, and so I'm glad that I got them all. But I was telling him, I'm like, oh, I should go up there. Oh, what was that one? Shit, there is so many. But
Lost track.
I just started buying. I just started buying all the comics that were just on the shelf. Like, oh my god, I have this one. I have this one. And she's like, what do you mean you have that one? And I said, well, I also buy digital collectibles. And I said, I like to buy both the digital and the physical.
Yep.
And she sort of looked at me a little weird. And then I don't like saying NFT. I like saying digital collectible. But I said NFT, and she's like, oh, okay. And she did sort of like a little scowl almost. And I said, you know, what I tell comic book stores is they need to embrace it. I said, so many people are coming over from the digital side and from the crypto side, and then they're actually buying physicals because of digital, and they're wanting both. I said, you should embrace that. So I had a little discussion about VeVe and DC or Candy.
It's true though. You know, it's hard. I mean, I always say I grew up in the days of phone books, and then I worked at the big daily newspapers, and you know, even the Vancouver Sun, which is the largest newspaper by volume and revenue in Canada, was, you know, the internet had been around for 5 years and they still didn't even have a website. They were terrified of cannibalizing their print audience, which meant, how do I charge a subscription if it's online? And they some of them still do the stupidest thing, you know, the paywalls, right? Like, oh, read 10 articles and then you got to pay $10 or something. Like, nobody does that. And it was horrific for them, because the other side of it, you know, you could sell a full page ad for $10,000 for a single day. Well, $10,000 worth of digital ads would have bought a client a month's worth of advertising. So your revenue pool generation, I mean, everything about the business going from physical to digital was extremely scary and terrifying. And if the staff didn't understand it, the executive didn't understand it, so how could they embrace something that they were so scared of? And I think for us in this space, because we've been involved in it so long, we have such a supportive community where we've all lifted each other up and shared the enjoyment of this, and you know, we get it. And it's still hard to believe, right? But we're such a small percentage of the collecting population, that's only going to grow. And if it only grows 2 or 3% a year, that's a massive number. And I think for the bigger stores will probably embrace it and see it first. And why wouldn't they, if they're writing blogs and articles and putting content out about their fans and whatnot, sign up for a VeVe affiliate code. Like start embracing it and get a percentage back for every new customer that you refer over. So you're not only extending the legacy of comic books and enjoyment of reading, you're embracing the new technology and you're actually supporting the growth of it. And
Yeah.
what's your
I think
alternative? You're going to
I think
keep
that
seeing less people come into your store. Eventually, it's going to be like, oh, this is getting hard. And like you said, you just start embracing it now and really spend the next couple of years. How could I capitalize on this? How can I use this to my advantage so that my customers know that I support both? Don't pick, right?
Yep. Do both.
Do
Exactly.
both. You sell comics. You sell the fandom of comics. Who cares if it's physical or digital? Really, like who cares? I prefer it digitally because for me it's easier. It's my preference. Other people, and I still have physicals. Like physicals all over the place in here, and I love them. But not
you see, this
everybody's
is
got
why
the space to put them up or hold them, or and the ease. Like you said, like you got to drive an hour to your closest store. That's not convenient, and so there's a convenience play that they could be supporting to that local market. That's kind of where I see this as the next evolution. So
I think that the average comic shop, though, you gotta still think in their frame of mind, right? Like where's the results coming from? Because even if I worked part time for a comic book store because I love comics myself, um, you know, I would love to say to the average consumer that walks in there, hey, check out VeVe and digital comics and the whole thing, and still not think that it's cutting into the store's bottom line, right? But from an owner's perspective, they don't even know what this is about. They don't even know that there are people that collect digitally and then would actually end up in the store. They don't know that stuff yet. Like when you're in the grassroots level, you're seeing stuff in real time.
Yeah.
So all of that effect is going to take time. And, as people come in there and they talk to the shop owner and they more and more frequently see people in there that don't know too much about physical comics and they're in there because they got the VeVe app, that's going to happen over time. But I think part of what's needed to facilitate that happening faster is Marvel playing a part to kind of just do things that they should naturally want to do by having both products, right? Because now it's their product on the digital side, it's their product on the physical side. So they should want to do things, including with VeVe, to kind of cross promote and cross market all of these things together. Just the best you can. Try something, with QR codes in the back page of comics, on the back panel, on the back of the cover, all these different little creative things that they could be doing, but just as an IP, whether we're talking Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, whoever it is, to me, they all need to be doing more in 2025 as far as promoting what VeVe is doing. It may not be their responsibility to, based on the licensing agreement, though, so I get it. But at the same time, if you have mainly a physical product and all of a sudden you're doing this quote unquote new digital thing, then what is it really hurting by just retweeting something? You know what I'm saying? So many people are scared that it's going to be backlash to their brand by even saying, but then it's like, well, then you shouldn't have licensed your IP over. If you scared, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't have it both ways. Either you supporting this movement or you're not, bro. Either you in or you out. You can't just be trying to take money because VeVe's going to pay you some money to license your IP. And then you're like, whatever, do whatever over there. You guys experiment. I'm not going to support you. Like, nah, so in the case of something like a Marvel where you got a whole website with VeVe over here, green and white, like, well, that's really VeVe's site. Don't get me wrong, but they definitely were a major player in the launch and stuff. I just feel like they all just have a bigger part to play. You know what I'm saying? They need to all step up and get creative as well.
Yeah, it's true. I think the IP, like the Lucasfilm, the stuff that's going on with Star Wars. I mean, you're seeing the branding on all the pieces going out, and the fandoms that we're talking about. And I still say that, like you said, even on the back cover of the printed books, remember the old Army men and the Atari games they used to put on the back, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Marvel, hey, promote that, right? Hey, you can get these digitally now too, and that'd be fun. It's got to be something with the legality of the IP that maybe it's not there yet, but it's coming. And I think if you're in the space, it's again. I just keep seeing the parallels back when I was in these boardrooms at the newspaper, and we can't do this. We can't. Craigslist will go away and Google will go away and everybody will want their newspaper still. And it's like, get your head out of the sand,
Yeah.
right? You have to provide both. You're going to have people that are going to want their print while they're having their coffee in the morning, and it's just part of their habit and they enjoy it. And you're going to have people that are going to want to read it on an iPad. Do both, because you're really trying to, at the end of the day, you have to cater to the widest audience that you can so that everybody can access it in whatever way they want, and let them. And the market will decide and the usership will decide, but it eventually they did. And newspapers took so long to come around that guess what happened? Facebook went and ate their lunch. They just started posting news articles. And today, 10 years later, the newspaper industry is still in legal dispute with Facebook over who gets the revenues for news content. And in Canada, some of the newspapers out in Toronto and whatnot, they actually they sued Google or Facebook. They prevented their content from going on to social media sites. And I just like, you dummies, like that's 50% of your traffic comes from people seeing the news in the socials, clicking on it, and then they're in your site. And you're telling Google no, like you're trying to fight like a tsunami, and you're doing it with a straw. It's
Yeah.
but I see that. I mean, like I said, we're still really in the infancy of the whole digital collecting space. But yeah, if I'm a comic book store owner, I don't know if I would give you that. Oh yeah, NFTs, right? I'd be more open. I'd like, well, tell me about that. What is that? Why do you like that? Like, find out. Talk to your customers, right? And if they're doing both, then I say this all day long. I'm a user. VeVe brought me back into comics, and now I have more physical comics back in my house again than I've had in 20 years. Right?
Yeah.
That it all came together, and there's new people that buy digital. They love it. They see that book in the store or somewhere, and it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. I could have both. I get it now, and it's very exciting.
I remembered what book it was. So,
go.
the Wolverine and Kitty Pryde.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That was the one that I found on the shelf. So I bought two of them, two different variations, and that's what brought up the whole conversation. Because
Cool.
that ultra rare is awesome. I really like that one.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
She's in roller skates, and it's a white background for an ultra rare, which is weird, but.
I have that whole original series too. There was a 6th edition run, and I just loved it. I mean, it was back then. I was a kid, I don't know what I was, 14, 15. I was super into ninjas and Chuck Norris and American Ninja and all these.
Chuck Norris. Right? Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah. And here's Wolverine in Japan, going into his ninja training, and Kitty Pryde and all that. And I just like, oh wow, this is really cool. And I love the cover art, and I've kept it. And so of course now it's like, oh, they're continuing that on. Of course I'm going to buy that. It was the natural. And here I've got both. And I'll probably, I don't know if it's a 4 or 6 run they're going to do on this one, but I'll buy that series and read it again. And that's, to me, that's smart marketing on Marvel's part, right? Reintroduce something that was a pretty popular comic book back in the, I think it was the 80s. And, here it is again. Yeah, that's a really cool looking ultra rare. I like it. But I also, my favorite on this run, I like the common cover art. It's just great.
Oh yeah, yeah. This one here with Wolverine and Kitty
Yeah.
just sort of lying against the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, she cut her hair back in the day, and that's kind of throwback to the original run, and yeah, just very cool that this was out again. I said, oh yeah, I gotta grab that one.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just checking the chat, see if comics exhibition is going to come running in here because someone said Kitty Pride, but no, so far no sight of him yet. It's probably early for him. Very cool.
But it's pretty nice. It's a fun read. The art's a little different than the old one, which was a little darker and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This is I'm loving it, and I'm reading them too. That's the other thing, right? Read your comics. Everybody.
Exactly. That's it. Read your comics, and if you don't want to read your comics, have someone read them for you, like myself and Chris and True Media and a few others that we've got coming in the upcoming episode of Get to the Comics. We're doing Silver Hawks #1 and #2. So definitely check out that one if you guys feel inclined to do so. But just going back to what you were saying about different ways of reading basically your physicals, like your newspaper to your iPad. I just want to do a quick shout out to Josh Collector's Gone Digital, who just picked himself up one of these VR headsets. I'm just seeing
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing if everyone's seeing here on the live stream side of things, check out, imagine being able to read your comic books this way, because oh my god, this is amazing stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat stuff.
Yeah, crazy.
Let's say it's only going to get better, and we're just at the cusp of where all this stuff can go. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's exciting times. Exciting times.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Do you guys own a VR headset by any chance, or anything like this?
I don't yet.
That'll be your conversation for Josh on Sunday.
Exactly. Yeah, he's gonna have loads to say on Sunday. I was like, so it'd be like, so Josh, what you been doing? It'd be like, it's like, oh my god. And
yeah, actually, I think he's sucked in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well that's it. Well, this will be the next topic. I did see something on his X page, which I know has just got him written all over. I can just see him and Sven just tearing it up on Fortnite or something like that. Here we go. This is a good example right here. But here we go. He's got here going. We'll be going live soon as my link cable is delivered. In the meantime, here's a clip of me running in a game on a standalone headset. This is going to be better than the one I connected on my PC. So it looks like he's basically just showcasing what's possible. He's going holding a gun and AR. Looks like we've got a full on immersive Call of Duty or Counter Strike or whatever you want to do. But this is just an example of the future of where things are going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really good. The shading, the way the sun hits everything.
Yeah.
It looks like you can see his head in the shadow of the sun. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Very cool.
I know. We took our staff, I guess, a couple of months ago out for just an event night, and we went to a place called Zero Latency in Vancouver, where
cool.
You put on virtual headsets, and you got a backpack, and it's connected to a pretty big gun. It's about the size of those big, huge, squirt guns and stuff.
Yeah.
But you're fully immersed, and you're in a warehouse, and you're looking around going, well, it doesn't look so big. But then the game turns on, and you're 100% in it. And man, it's so fun. And it tricks your brain.
Yeah.
But that's a big deal. You got to go to this place, and you put on all this equipment and stuff. And I think as the tech and probably gets smaller and lighter, right? This kind of stuff that Josh is doing is just going to get more and more adopted. But yeah, they were fun. It's like miles of empty space, and you're on islands and all kinds of stuff, and you just have no concept of that little room that you're in anymore. It's so fun how they do it.
Yeah, we've got one here in Bristol, which is similar. I think it's called VR Experience or something like that. But yeah, it's the same thing. You put your headset on, your backpack, and you just run around like a madman. But I think one of the ones that they've got there is actually like a zombie horde experience, which I really want to do. But at the same time, I'm absolutely terrified of how immersive and real this thing could possibly be.
They're pretty immersive. Yeah, you got to walk over some chasms and.
Yeah.
jump over things and you're on the side of buildings and you're terrified and you're trying to tell yourself it's not real, just walk.
Yeah, or at the same time, like, I'm afraid, like, no, I'll be like running around in this room, and next thing, like, no, I'll be like immersed in this experience, and like I'll run like into a wall or something, and just go bang.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about you, Gary, Doctor? Have you had an experience like doing like that, like, just like an event or like playing around, like, in a group setting or anything like that?
What do you mean, like VR?
Yeah, like a VR type thing, like any of these other VR experiences.
Nah, I haven't tried any VR yet. Nope.
No. What about you,
I have
Gary?
I have an Oculus I bought for my daughter.
Oh, cool.
I've put it on to go flying over the Alps and down a roller coaster, but I need to get into it. What I imagine, and I think I was telling this a bit to the comic book person, but we're still so early, and I know it's a cliche, but when VR and AR headsets are mainstream, that's when just the Facebook people are going to be wanting what we already have.
Mm-hmm.
By then it's going to be too late for them. But I picture at least putting on an Oculus or whatever and opening up a comic book and actually walking into the page and it all just being around you. That's what I see in the future, and that would be amazing.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, you can imagine, like, a fully like immersive experience. Like, actually, like, have your comic book blow it up to like ultra size and actually be like immersed in the pages. Oh yeah, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, just having it moving around you and you walk through it, and that just blows my mind. I know that's coming. Obviously, that's coming. It has to be.
Yeah, it's just a question of when.
Yeah, we're early.
That's it. All right, and also as well, guys, if anyone is out there in the background and listening in the back, and you want to come up on stage and share your collecting experiences, have you had a chance to have a play around in VR or with Oculuses or something like that? I know, like, there's a lot of there's a VR chat as well. I think that's also quite popular because I know Josh, Casual, Miss Gecko, and I know a few other of our community play around with VR.
Mm-hmm.
Orange Bag Lady's another one as well. Shout out to her. And yeah, guys, if anyone wants to come up at any point during the show and share your experiences, you're more than welcome to. Or if you just want to keep commenting there in the chats on YouTube or on X, you're more than welcome to as well. I just appreciate everyone taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill with us. Especially a big thank you to Chris and Gary and Dokta as well for coming and chilling in the space with us as well. So it's always nice to know when it's more than just me and Dokta just talking and doing our thing. We've actually got others to share with. Yeah. So very, very cool. And thanks for that.
Appreciate that.
It was fun. I'm going to step down, though, but have fun, boys.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, thanks for coming up, Gary, and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right. Good night.
Very, very cool. So I'm just trying to think, now, what else is there to talk about? What else can we do? So yeah, so we've gone over quite a lot this time around. We've gone over like what's happening on VeVe, the VeVe market, comic book collecting, VR experiences. Ain't done too bad this time. But yeah, but just going back to your point, like there's no reason why, like, we can't basically just choose what we can't basically collect across all platforms, whether that be VeVe. I mean, I had a little showcase of Candy as well because they've got a few things happening on their side of things as well. So shout out to Candy. There's plenty of options and experiences there for all the DC fans out there if you're a DC fan, as well as on VeVe we got tons of collectibles, tons of comics dropping. We've got all the Star Wars stuff, which we've gone over a couple of times. And yeah, I think that's heating up. I think the first one starts on the 1st of May, I think. Yeah, so 1st of May, I think, is when we get the Mandalorian comic and the Stormtrooper helmets. We've always had the Stormtrooper series. They're actually going for a really good price now. If you didn't get a chance to pick yourself up one and you're interested in it, I think most of them are going like, if it's not like the chaser ones, but most of the other ones are going for like 2.5 to 3 gems. So very, very affordable if you want to pick yourself up a Stormtrooper army. And yeah,
all of them count as a set too.
Sorry,
that's very interesting. I think they all count as a set too.
Oh, do they now?
Like just getting the 3 of them. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, there you go. There's
Not
another.
sure. I'm not 100% positive. Not 100% positive. But
Okay. Well, definitely check it out if that's something you're looking to do. If you're looking to complete sets, that might be something that might be interesting to you. And
Have you
yes.
seen the? Did you? I can't. Aaron and Corey on VeVe on YouTube, and they did the stream about the Star Wars drops and the Star Wars helmets. And if you haven't watched that, I'm gonna look it up, try and find it. Yep, it was so good. And there's a little bit of, maybe not a little bit, but there's a lot of alpha the two of them were dropping about these helmets and how I mean, just cool they are. But from Lucasfilm's perspective, how new these are,
Mm.
and like never before canon in Star Wars canon. This is a first of a first, and I don't want to spoil it because I want everyone to go and watch it because Corey did such a good job of explaining the importance behind this, and the IP getting behind it,
Yeah.
and Aaron talking about the 501st Legion, and these guys that spend really thousands of dollars, with stormtrooper armor and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and what this means. Yeah, I think it's that one.
Yeah. This one here.
Yeah, it's compelling. It's just so cool. Gary's point earlier, but being early, um, to the mainstream Star Wars collectors and the memorabilia buyers, do they understand this yet? Probably not. But when you start seeing Lucasfilm and Star Wars branding on these things, and they're standing behind it, and they're saying, "Yeah, we endorse this and support this," and the amount of detail that's gone into this, I can't wait. Oh my god, I sometimes think it's like the program. You go to the VeVe.me Star Wars page,
Yep.
right, and people can sign up and get $10 for free. That's the price of the drop.
Well, that's it. That's a very good point.
Like, it's zero risk. Like, what? Try it. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
telling everybody I know. Like, there's really, if it doesn't matter to me if you understand what this is or not. This isn't me. This isn't VeVe. This isn't some just weird thing. This is like Star Wars is saying, hey, we're gonna put this out, and what a great chance to grab something like this. So
so So, Chris, is there anything else in particular that you might be possibly interested in? Because obviously, like you're definitely going for the Star Wars helmets as I am.
well, that cutaway helmet, for sure.
Oh
And
yeah,
then I don't know. These guys are cool, but the crafting, I don't know if I could give up my Vaders because I'm such a
yeah,
Vader.
yeah,
I don't know why that's gonna be hard, but I love the blaster helmet. It just looks like it's hot where it got
yeah,
hit in
yeah.
the head there.
I like the Rancor one.
Yeah, they're all cool. I mean, just the fun of seeing all this stuff. Right? So, but yeah, these. I mean, I'm like to Gary's point earlier. He collects mainly comics. I'm gonna get the Mandalorian and um, the Grogu. I mean, oh my god, who doesn't want a
I know
Grogu?
there's too much short. I mean, like I know there's like a bit of what's a bit of debate going on at the moment now because I think they've got Grogu down as a first appearance, but as we know, like if you've been familiar with Cryptoys, like Cryptoys kind of bagged him first, so it's like there's a little like debate, like is this Grogu like FA or is he like because it says like type first appearance, whereas we've got this one on Cryptoys, so I know,
Yeah,
but
it's
I
a
mean,
funny. Yeah, because you've got first appearance, let's say on Chain,
yeah,
and then you've got first appearance on VeVe.
that's
But
right,
to
yeah,
me, I mean, here's the thing with collectibles, right? Like some people will collect just the FA. That's the important thing to them. But
hmm
this to me looks like Grogu from the show.
exactly,
Cryptoys doesn't. The Pinnacle pin. I'm not a pin collector in real life,
mm.
so that's a hard thing for me to say. Well, I'll collect digital pins, but I mean, I like this. It just to me, this is appealing.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
So that's collect what you love.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly. That's what we always say on this show. Like, if you collect what you love, you're never going to go wrong. I mean, like, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, it all comes down to your why. I guess at the end of the day, like, if you want to try and collect these things, like, to try and make some money. I mean, like, all I say is good luck to you. I mean, like, you may prefer other markets for that type of thing. But if you want just like to collect like the things that you love, the things that resonated you as a kid or growing up, or just like your favorite fandoms, like this is definitely the place for you. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I mean that's the whole reason why, like, we the Web V space was created, like, to basically have, like, a space for, like, collectors to come together, share our love, our fandom, whether that be like, Star Wars, Marvel, DC. I mean, we're basically we're open to everybody. We're like a safe refuge, like, for the inner nerd for everybody. So if you're kind and considerate and you're looking for somewhere to sort of share your fandom with others, this is the place for you.
100%.
Love it.
Now I know what a pram is. I don't like. I learned that on VeVe.
Oh, yeah.
I was just Grogu and a floating egg. I didn't know that was called a
I know.
pram.
Could this possibly be like the start of like Grogu having like his own little like series? Like, we've got Grogu in a pram, and next thing we've got Grogu in a deck chair in the sunny environment. We've got Grogu in like Grogu this, Grogu that, like, because who doesn't like? But yeah, but I'm definitely going back to what you were saying. Like, the detail on these collectibles is like insane. I mean, like, this is like what I like, especially even with the Mandalorian. Like, he's got the armor's looking on point, it's looking shiny. It's I mean, obviously said on this channel, nothing said as classed as financial advice in any shape or form. Do with your money as you will, because I'm just a guy sitting here in my pajamas early in the morning, just telling you what I see in the market. You do you. But make sure, as always, guys, you get yourself a quality air fryer, because it will change your cooking experience for the rest of your life. And also, as well, check out Andor on Disney Plus, or any other awesome show, whether that be The Last of Us, Andor, or something else awesome going through the system. I don't know what there is because I've been busy. And yeah, guys, just make sure you collect and connect what you love. And yeah, let's carry on with the show. I really need to get my soundboard working, but I do have a plan. But I just got to wait for something. But yeah, so like I said, we got awesome Star Wars drops coming in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we got the Mandalorian comic. Actually, tell you what, just on the subject of that Mandalorian comic, because me and Dokta had a really good one on Sunday about this. Is that not about basically not you basically got like a really like a massive upside with this comic, because not only do you get the comic, but then you've also got the opportunity to craft to get these awesome framed art pieces.
Yeah, that's cool.
They look amazing.
Those are all exclusive to VeVe too, right?
Exactly.
Just yeah.
Yeah, I think the common cover, I think, is not a VeVe exclusive. I mean, this in particular one is, but the common cover,
everything but
everything else but the common.
Yeah.
But basically the discussion we were having is basically like, what on the drop, it's a 10 gem price point on the drop, and then from there you get the free craft to get one of these exclusive one of ones. And we were basically saying, like, these one of ones are more or less like the cheap version of, like, the one of one versions that we have on VeVe. Like, those like really like exclusive stuff. It's like thousands of gems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are these? I didn't read this yet. Do you have to craft it or you have to buy it in the store to be able to craft it?
Yeah, they're directly correlated with each mint number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems like it's the same made.
Yeah, so it says crafting here. So crafting details. Craft a matching framed art digital collectible for your store purchased Mandalorian #1. Right. So yeah, so you got to get on the drop. So for example, if you secure the uncommon cover on the drop, you are eligible to craft the matching framed art digital collectible. Limited to one craft per store purchased. Comic edition, no digital collectibles. So no digital collectibles will be burnt during the crafting process. So not only do you still get your comic, but you also get the frame as well. So you're basically getting a 2-for-1.
That's awesome.
So that's really cool as well. The cost of the digital collectible is included in the price of the Mandalorian #1. Digital crafting will start 16th of May and close on the 16th of May. Okay, cool. So when does the actual comic drop?
That's value. That's value.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So I mean, like, obviously not financial advice. I mean, I am definitely going for at least one or two of these, just because not only does the exclusive cover is awesome, but that rare Nicoletto Balderi cover will look amazing next to the the Return of the Jedi cover that she's already got on there with the Vader in the purple.
Yeah.
Can you go up to the top again?
Back to the top. So yeah, so this is going to be dropping on the 16th of May.
All right. So also, keep in mind that this also is only in stores for 30 days.
That is also, yeah, this little tag right here.
Good point.
That's a very good point. So who knows what's going to happen to this after 30 days?
Hmm. And it's one way, you know, we treat these comics one way as it is, and the repercussions of what we're doing or not doing with going for whatever and however many's left is still shaping up. But in regard to these posters, that might be something just way different. You know, scarcity might be crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Either way, it's going to be exciting to see how this plays out after 30 days after the remaining supplies been burnt. So will it go to something small? Will it peak to, like, you know, hundreds of gems like some of these ultra rares are? We'll have to stay tuned.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
But yeah, either way, it's amazing. I'm definitely going to go for one. But yeah, and if you do decide to go for one yourself, good luck to you. I hope you get yourself the secret rare and get yourself the entire set and all those awesome frames that go with it, because it's going to look amazing in your VeVe showroom.
Yeah, I mean, even the comics look amazing, so can't go wrong.
Definitely
that
not.
secret rare is nice too. Wow, they're all good. Look at that.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course,
Simon Prodi variant.
yeah, we got what have we got here? We got the Brian Rude variant, which is our secret rare. We got our Cliff Cramp, which is ultra rare. Very cool. Obviously, we got the Nicoretta Balderia variant of the rare. And of course, we got Simon Paradis as our uncommon. And then, of course, we got our common cover done by Aldi Grandoff.
Awesome.
Lovely covers. All right,
how many entrants do you have in the giveaway so far? The VeVe supported
Well,
giveaway.
that was actually going to be my next question, guys. Is that if you haven't done so already, right now I've got 7 entries. We do have a VeVe supported giveaway going at the moment, so I do have the StreamYard Picker tool running in the background. So if you are not on the VeVe Collectives YouTube channel, definitely jump over there and interact in the chat. All you do is write in hashtag last show, because unfortunately this is the last VeVe Wednesdays show, just for the time being, only because due to life. Unfortunately, this is the last VeVe Wednesdays. So yeah, but fear not, guys, the weekend show is still going ahead. If anything, is going to get stronger, because now I've got more energy to sink into that show. I do have plans to try and get my soundboard back up and running, but unfortunately Windows is not playing ball. But I've got another plan that I'm going to try, but I just got to wait for something to turn up. But yeah, guys, get in there, get your hashtags in last show, and that will get you in the draw to walk away with a VeVe supported giveaway. And a big thank you to VeVe for providing the giveaway as always. Actually, just on that subject, that sort of brings me to another thing we can do, is what I like to call it's kind of like our talk of the town, like, you know, our week in review, I guess you could say. Which one of them was, if I bring it up, is big.
Well,
sorry, mate.
Yeah, we're getting some more entries.
Yeah. So far, I got 9. I got 9. And yeah, again, guys, big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space. I see the likes of all the cool kids in the house. Obviously, we've had GaryO, Chris Severs here talking with us, Dokta as always. I see a Millie there in the background as well. If you haven't checked out any of Millie's spaces and gone in there and support him, definitely do so. Always very consistent, another hard-working content creator out there in the space. And of course, I've got True Tech. True Tech always doing awesome stuff there in the VeVe-verse. Got Richard, Holy for Jolly, keeping us safe with his cyber tips and keep it safe online. Also, as well, if you haven't checked out the Get to the Comics episode of Marvel Zombies number 1, 2, and 3, where Richard joins us on that, definitely do that as well. True Media Group, as I said at the start of the show, WebV, also WebV, Get to the Comics, and myself. We are all affiliates of the True Media Group now, so definitely check out their content. Actually, just while I got a week in review, where's it gone? Because they just had an amazing interview with none other than, I want to say this right because I got it wrong before, is Shy Baron, who's the marketing director for Candy Digital. So if you guys haven't checked out that, there it is. There it is. So yeah, so basically get over there, check it out, like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz.
Yeah. I was so mad because I was like putting together the episode and editing and then fighting with it, uploading.
And we don't
I didn't
know.
get a chance to see it in real time. But oh man, yeah, that I heard that was a really good one. So that's
very,
gonna be
very
my late night watch.
Yep. Also, just going down the list as well. Also, like I said before, if you haven't checked out Chris's latest blog as well, definitely do so as well. Also, another blog you need to check out, which has just dropped a little while ago, or if I'm just seeing it for the first time, is Double Quill. See Double Quill listening there in the background? Yeah, Double Quill's got the new Adventures in VeVe Field Notes number 4. Beyond the Fourth Wall is now up. So if you haven't had a chance to check out Double Quill's blogs, always a fantastic read. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to check it out myself, but I will do so sometime when I have a spare 10 seconds. But yeah, loving the picture, loving the Indiana Jones vibes, and I highly encourage you to definitely check it out. I do believe she has a link to. Oh yeah, she's got a link to buy me a coffee there as well. So if you feel inclined to do so, please support Double Quill in that sense as well. And also for any of your other preferred content creators as well, whether that be myself, Dokta, anyone out there with a buy me a coffee link or a donation link. If you feel inclined to use it, definitely consider it, because it does take a lot of effort to keep bringing you this content consistently, and every little bit helps. And just the caffeine enough will be enough to keep us going. But also, just going down the line as well, big shout out to Key Comics as well. He recently just had his Whatnot show not long ago as well. Always a fantastic experience. And also a big supporter of the True Media Group as well, also being one of their sponsors. Also, Key, just always a bundle of energy, and just love the enthusiasm he brings to the space.
Hey, real quick, I got to shout out True Media Group, Key Comics, Biggest Bro, Raven, man, everybody. I won giveaway, I think it was last week. Just got the package in the mail today. Crazy bundle of books in there, man. Oh man, so many dope books. I posted it on my page, but yeah, just had to shout them out, man. You know, it was just funny, man. I was just talking to Key like day before I got the package. So
Nice.
Crazy time. It's crazy timing, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Books mean a lot, man. Those are staying in my vault forever, bro. The books that I got from you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, just on the subject, that reminds me of one of these I bookmarked, which I just thought was awesome. It's also going to make Richard Comic Exhibition so jealous. Is it says the True Media says, I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. Key Comics is real one in this space. This cover is so dope. I highly encourage you to check out his shows on Whatnot. Insane deals, awesome incentives, giveaways, and fun atmosphere. But yeah, check out these covers like this Magic number 1.
Sick.
I know. All I can say is like, wow. Like
he hooked me up with like the book that he is a part of. He collected comics is a part of. Yeah, it was dope package. That Magic is crazy right there.
I know. I was just like, wow. I mean, like Richard is going to be so jealous. Very cool. And again, big shout out to Key. Going back to so back to the top. So I just want to say a big shout out to also our Broken Crayons had a bit of a giveaway going as well. And we had a few winners out of that. One of them was Unibogger. Big shout out to you. I see you listening. Yeah. You are still listening there in the background. Also, thanks for listening in. We also had
the Asian one, Batman Who Laughs. One Who Laughed one. Yeah, man.
Even
all the family. It's all the family thing. Yeah. That's how Batman Mike. He was just on True Podcast.
He was, and also all three of these guys were basically listening there in the background as well. So again, not only are you supporting Broken Crayons, you're supporting us as well. So fantastic, love seeing it. And and like Dokta was saying, if you haven't checked out El Batman, who was recently on True Media's it was VeVe Radio. Definitely check that out because and also he's also been on an episode of Get to the Comics as well. I think we did Teen Titans.
Oh, real quick. I know we're not like sponsored by Key Comics or anything. It would seem like it, but I have to shout out, man, because I'm a Whatnot junkie. I'll admit it. You know what I'm saying? You can find me in those Whatnot streets, but Key Comics, Monday Night Raw. Listen, guys, if you ever been to any of his shows, you know how his energy is and everything. And if you haven't been there in a minute, you might want to check it out. He got a new setup. The way he does it, it just like flows. It's just comics is flowing. He's in and out. He's not there for a long time. He's just there for a good time. He be in and out. If you miss it, you just miss stuff, bro. I've seen some stuff go crazy numbers on there. He doesn't care. He's just hooking people up, man.
Yeah.
So Monday Night Raws, check it out.
Yeah, definitely agree. And also as well, coming this Friday, like I've said before, we've got the latest Get to the Comics episode, which is on my YouTube channel, where we do live comic book readings of the comic books that we find on VeVe, and also on the likes of Candy Digital from time to time as well. But we're doing Silverhawks #1 and #2 with very special guests, and one of them being talking with us right now is True Media Group, VeVe Radio, and the Digital Force. They're in the form of Hinano D, Biggest Bro, Raven, and of course Mr. Chris Severs. So definitely check that out on Friday if you feel inclined to do so.
Come on, man. That's an all-star cast, bro. How could you not check that out? Even if you don't make it live, you got to watch the replay of that, man. I don't know if you guys check those episodes out, but Oz has like the crazy background music going. It even changes. I don't know how he synchronizes all this stuff. I don't know what he does, but it's crazy. It's a crazy vibe, bro.
Lot of effort. Yeah. Also,
that's production right there.
That's it. Also, side note as well, guys. Not only have we got this fantastic read going on Friday, but we've also got basically 3 lots of giveaways going that I've got to get through, because I've got a giveaway going on from number 49, which is Marvel Zombies #1 and #2, which is actually still live, guys. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, definitely get involved with that. And also I've got a giveaway I've got to get going from number 50, which was the reading we did with Tasha, which is Star Wars episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
And that was because those were recorded, right?
That's because both of them
were good.
That unfortunately those two were pre-recorded. I do apologize, guys, but obviously I got to do pre-records from time to time to suit schedules. But I try and do them live when and where I can. But yes, those giveaways are still live and available right now. So if you head over to the Get to the Comics YouTube channel, check out Marvel Zombies #2 and 3, and Star Wars episode #1, and follow the instructions in those videos and get involved in the giveaway that way. And we'll be drawing that on Friday as well, along with the giveaways for the show on Friday. So it's going to be a jam-packed episode.
Hey, Oz, I don't think you need to apologize when the episodes aren't live anymore, because I've seen you evolve, and it's gone from like, we kind of had inklings that it wasn't live, right? But then you've evolved to the point where you have to tell us repeatedly during the episode that it's not live, because it's just that good, and it feels like it's live. And I mean, even Dee was saying the other day, she was like, I got caught up thinking this was live. Like, he got us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all in the chat just vibing and stuff. So, it's definitely evolved, man. So, I know you don't want to dupe us and stuff, and you want to, let us know. But it's definitely gotten that good to where it just feels like the live is same way,
Yeah, well, thank you. I do appreciate that. Like, I do like try and make a little joke out of it from time to time. Like I did with Tasha. Like I think on the last one I said, "Shh, don't tell them that this is actually pre-recorded."
That was good.
I know. Good. And also a big shout out to Dee as well. I do go back and I do read the comments from the live stream as well, and like Dee's usually in there going, "Oh, duped again." I know. It's like, I'm sorry.
You know what it is too. If you just happen to miss like the first 5 minutes or so, when you kind of let everyone know, and you just hop in and you guys are just mid-swing reading the book, and you hear the music going, and then you're getting into it, and then you pop in the chat and everybody's going in the chat, you just think it's live. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't like
So yeah, but yeah, again, thanks for that, Doctor. Appreciate it. And yeah, guys, check them out if you feel inclined to do so. Not only that, but make sure you check out the latest episode of Into the Verse, which is presented by the True Media Group. They are going to have none other than, looks like Jay East is going to be on sharing his VeVe verses and stuff like that. Yeah, so very, very cool. Also, I saw this as well. Clarissa is at it again. She's it says, I faced worse than you and I'm still standing. So it looks like she's doing a bit of unleashing the inner Ahsoka. All I can say is big shout out to Clarissa. I don't know how she pulls off all this amazing cosplay she does. Her wardrobe must be insane.
Yeah, yes, I don't even get it, man. I'm like, then the vision, then you're using the mirror. Like, it's just a lot to process, bro. I don't even know how you do that. Like, That's the next level cosplaying, man. That's
Yeah,
great.
So yeah, massive shout out. I thought that was cool. Yeah, we covered the addiction, Planet Death. Oh yeah, this one here. This is very important. Make sure you check out Stack and Slacking, the new Stack and Slack video from Doctor Strange. Covering what were we covering? Covering Avengers number 195, which is the first appearance of Taskmaster. And also, a side note, guys, Taskmaster is one of Doctor Strange's favorite characters. So make sure you get over there, like, follow, subscribe, and check out his thoughts and opinions on Avengers 195. Should we be stacking? Should we be slacking? I have no idea, but I bet you.
And most importantly, forget about little old me, man. I'm just little dude on there talking crap, man. Best thing you could do is get over there and leave a comment and let me know which one of the 5 covers is your favorite, so you could enter the VeVe supported giveaway going on right now.
There you go, guys. Very easy. Very, very easy. And of course, we've just gone over Double Cool's blog. This is what I want to see. So this is again Martin Jesus. Again, he just won the Broken Crayons drop, but he also was lucky enough to win one of the giveaways from our Star Wars special space from last Sunday. So it says, I got my giveaway from Oz's May 4th space. Thank you, VeVe Official, and thank you, Oz, for the amazing show and the opportunities you bring to the community to win some great prizes. Again. Congratulations to you. That's a fantastic collectible. And yeah, like so, like Doctor said, I'm just a guy on the end of a microphone talking crap. But I just like trying to provide a safe space where we can all come together, share our fandom, and just geek out, because that's the whole purpose behind the Web V spaces. And in case anyone's not familiar with it, the V stands for value. And not VeVe, because I know some people associate it with VeVe, but it stands for value, because that's what we're trying to bring. Just a bit of value to the space, bit of value to people's lives, and just a safe space to get away from the world for a bit and just chill out and geek out with other fellow collectors.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Major, man. He was in my my live chat when the episode was premiering a little while ago, man. Showing the channel some support. Got a couple of comments on there already, man. So shout out to all you guys. I'll be drawing the winner when I do the next Stacking the Slacking video. That could be sooner than later, because I'm definitely going to be covering that Mandalorian number 1. So, get it in sooner or later.
Absolutely. And also,
a lot of crazy stuff going out for the month of May, Oz. I don't know if you can see it was going out, but I had some things drop in my account because I won on the True Media podcast. So, VeVe hooked it up for me.
Nice. Yeah. Also, see, Martin listening there in the background as well. I'm sure he's going all red with blush. But just give me your props, and again, like a big supporter of what we do here at Web V in the space. Always see you blowing up the chats. So just want to give you your shout and your props. So like I said, we just had Josh going over that one. No, this I thought was cool. If you're a gamer, they just released the trailer for the new GTA number 6 that's being released. Unfortunately, it's going to be released on May 26th of 2026, so we've still got to wait like a good year for it. But it's looking good, it's looking clean, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it looks insane, man. I mean, some scenes look so real, it doesn't even look like a video game. Other scenes just look like a video game, graphics being pushed to the next level, man. I just see you scroll past Tails. Tails is the one that posted this. You're looking at. I just wanted to shout him out real quick, man. I know he's not in the space, but hopefully he hears it. Him, Bobsman. But yeah, I want to shout him out in particular because he gave me my first, voice acting debut. I played Officer Thompson.
That's right.
Yeah.
I completely forgot to ask you about that, because that was actually in my shout out as well, because they've got on the Collectors Hub on Mainz's show, they're going to be coming on doing the behind the scenes of the Nightmare in Gotham number 2. But yes, Doctor, that is very true. You made your voice acting debut. How was it?
Yeah. It was awesome, man. I had a lot of fun doing it. I have a little bit of acting background, and then just with the full range of the type of music and different concepts and the production level we really come from on a music level throughout the years, just kind of prepared me for this, to where more or less, and it made him realize too, he really is a director, right? Because he would send me a line, and being that yeah, I have a script, so I can understand the context. It's still framed within. You still may not understand like voice inflection wise what someone. So like if someone says roll the tape or roll the footage, the
Yeah.
director might have a little bit of leniency on whether you're saying even tape or footage, or they might tell you wing it, give me a couple of different takes of that. But then even someone saying give me the footage, I mean, roll the tape. Let's say that line, right? Someone could be saying it like roll the tape, like very serious, or like roll the tape, like just different ways in response to what someone else is saying. Like, oh, you
Yeah.
don't believe me? Well, roll the tape. Let it, like, show them, But then another way could just be like very somber, like, I don't want him to see this, but, roll the tape. You know what I mean? So that's where you got to kind of either give them a lot of takes, or that's where, as a director, they're directing you on the way the line's supposed to be delivered. So, yeah, he just kept saying, like, I was real easy to work with. And, on my side, I was just so excited to be doing it. And anytime he asked me for whatever, I'm like, I'm on it, and it's so convenient nowadays. I come from the era of like having to go to a straight up studio, miles away just to do ad libs and stuff like that. Whereas now we're in the era where you could record stuff, on a decent mic, and there's enough software and stuff to just clean it up, and you can get by if you need to. You don't have to be in like a crazy studio anymore. So yeah, man, it was really exciting to be part of it, and it was definitely weird seeing myself as a 3D character.
Yeah, I'll
So,
bet.
yeah, very
Yeah,
good.
it's very cool. Like, the moment like you started speaking, I was like, I immediately heard. I was like, holy crap, that's Dokta. I was like, oh, so cool. And also a big shout out to Falcon as well. Also, I think it's Max from the Omi Homies was in there as well. And
Killed it, man.
yeah, I think that's everybody. I don't think I missed everybody. No, that's it.
I think
And
that's everybody.
And yeah, I definitely high encourage you guys to check it out. It's amazing. The production value is insane, and there's a sneaky little cameo from a certain somebody at the end of it. I won't say who. I won't spoil it. I mean, everyone's probably seen it by now, but you probably know who it is. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the next one. And
Yeah, it makes you almost want to go back and watch it again, and see if there were any clues there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, without saying anything.
Now this is another one I thought was really cool. This is actually from Nos, so a big shout out to Nos. I see you listening in the background. It says, "So proud of you today, bud. Someone said there was no way he could do a full show on his own. Well, 3 hours plus 70 orders processed, ready to ship. He's out there proving people wrong already. Now wish us luck and get some V Friends cards." So it looks like a young fella here goes on like little venture going on here. I reckon that is really cool.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, so I just wanted to give him his slight little showcase, his little moments of fame. Loving what the young fella's trying to achieve here. I encourage anybody to try like whatever it is. Like if you're trying to sell stuff online or just trying something new, do it. So just because you never know what could happen. So
it's you're so right, Oz. Man, it's funny you said that, man. It segues into all of this stuff, man, and it just lets me know maybe I should say something. I wasn't gonna say anything, damn it, but I'm gonna say something.
Okay, what you gonna say?
All right, I'm gonna be having my first Whatnot show very soon.
Oh, very nice.
I was a little reluctant to say anything just because in our community, right, everything makes sense, right? If you sell comics or want to, do a Whatnot and sell comics, it would make sense to let this community know because we collect comics on the app. Most of the characters we collect from the app are from comics, so it makes sense. Me, I got sports cards, man. I don't know who the hell even cares about sports in our community, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing, man. I'm coming through with nothing but bangers, man. There's no normal cardboard. All the cards are inserts, rookies, parallels, numbered cards. I got autographs. I got graded cards. I got packs. I got Pokemon packs. I got all types of packs, man. It's going to be crazy, so. Not the cat's out the bag, man. I'm gonna just put the little, when I set the show up, I'll put it out there, man. If y'all want to come through, support your boy, grab a couple cards. Yeah, I got some hockey too, Chris. And I got whole lots. It's crazy stuff, man. I came up on a crazy collection. So when I combine that with what I have, it's way too much, man. It's way too much. It's time to start liquidating, man. So we are known as PC liquidators, man. Let's go. It's like PC Richards, you know?
Ooh.
PC liquidators.
You.
Yeah.
Go on. Yeah, that sounds exciting stuff, Doctor. So yeah, so like guys, pay attention to that. More coming from Doctor on Whatnot, making his Whatnot debut. And yeah, like I said before, guys, get out there, support, like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. And I just looked at the time and just realized I got to start wrapping up the space shortly because it's getting towards that time of the morning. But yeah, just a last quick shout out as well. If you haven't checked out Chris's blog about the Star Wars helmets, definitely do so as well. That's also available on Go Collect. Also as well, big shout out to the True Media Group. They've got their affiliates programs just been kicking off. Myself, Key, and a few other members of the community are involved with that one now. So stay tuned for more on that one. And the last one as well from the Omi homies. I thought this was kind of cool. Like they're at it again, making these awesome little short videos, and looks like they're getting in on from the stuff from Nownish. So very cool, and a big shout out to the Omi homies. And I think that's about all the time I got, guys. So yeah, that's our community shout out. So yeah, give big shout out to everybody who's out there creating content or thinking about creating content. Definitely give it a go, because you never know what could happen. You could be starting your own Whatnot show like Dokta. You could be doing these web V spaces like myself. You just never know, because I wouldn't imagine I would be sitting here in front of a microphone bringing all this amazing value as I possibly can. Never know. So give it a go. But on that,
Very good point.
yeah. But on that note, guys, we are getting to this giveaway. So let me have a look here. So we're up to 11 entries, guys. So I'm going to give you one last opportunity, one final chance to get in with your hashtags last show, because unfortunately this is going to be the last WebV Wednesday show, just for the time being, just due to life, because I got a lot of things going on at the moment that are demanding my attention. And a few new ventures are along the way as well, so there might be a new show in the works, so stay tuned for that one. But yeah, also just trying to focus more on just to be honest, just trying to focus more on my family life at the moment, because unfortunately I keep trying to bring all this content to you. It does take its toll in various areas, and unfortunately that toll is getting too heavy to take. So I got to start being sensible and focusing on life. So that's the reason behind the cancelling of, well, I won't say cancelling, just like sort of like the postponing of the Wednesday shows. Just trying to reevaluate things and just trying to refocus myself, and just try and focus.
Amen. I think a lot of people will be hard pressed to consistently do a show on a Wednesday / Thursday morning at 4 a.m. Still have to roll into work at 6.
Yep.
Every week, you know what I mean? And, also have developed a show on Sundays. Like I told you, thank God you developed that. And it's kind of easy to roll into that versus being like, oh, we're shutting down Wednesday and then we're going to be, doing it on Sundays instead. Instead it's just like a consolidation. It helps, Josh out as well. Because I know there's certain Sundays he probably is like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? And how it is being co-host, man. You want to hold it down. Like, damn, if the host can make it, I could make it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, man, we all just, pull a weight, pull each other's weight.
Yeah, exactly. So, yes, guys. So, yeah, it's just for the time being. So, like I said, like the Sunday shows are still going ahead. We still got to get to the comics on Fridays. Are still going. And, like I said, there is actually a new venture I'm working on as well. And also got some other big things in the pipeline as well. So, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because there is more. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not disappearing. But I'm just what's the word I'm looking for? Just like Doctor said, consolidating and just taking a step back to reevaluate what's important in life. But what's important in life right now is our VeVe supported giveaway. So last opportunity, guys, last chance. I'm gonna put it up here so everyone knows there's no funny business and everything's all above board. Is get over to the VeVe Collectives YouTube channel and put in hashtag last show. Or if you're on X, get over to my X profile account, OsmondCollect63. Please follow if you feel inclined to do so. But also on the live stream element of that show, make sure you put in hashtag last show to get your entries in. So I'll give everyone one last opportunity, and then I'm going to roll it. But while that's happening, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space or listen there in the background. Much appreciated. I see the likes of Amelia's there in the background. True Tech, Mr. Hulk 181. Say Richard, Key Comics is there as well. True Media Group, Mahalo Joe, Omar, Nos Clint, Fried Labbits, Martin Jesus. Say Acrolite, hey Acrolite. Say good to see you listening there in the background. Hope you've been keeping well. Say Fro's in the house. Say if you haven't checked out, actually that's another one. If you haven't checked out any of Fro and Bro's content, rocking all the Star Wars stuff he's just been doing, rocking the hair as always. Definitely check that out. Also, VeVe's listening there in the background as well, along with my collectibles. Much appreciated for you taking the time to listen in. I hope you've enjoyed all the Star Wars talk, and I know you're looking forward to all the Star Wars drops coming in the next couple of weeks. Exciting stuff. What else we got? We got Lion Forge Games. Say Puzzled. Say Rick, Unibogger, and D listening there in the background as well. I appreciate everybody, and yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the content, enjoyed the conversations, and if you like what you hear and you want to hear more, definitely tune in on the Sunday show, VeVe weekends. But that's actually going to be going under a little bit of a change as well. So stay tuned for that one. And of course, guys, please like, follow, subscribe all your preferred content creators' content. If you feel inclined to do so, if they've got links to buy me a coffee or any other donation links, please consider using them. I've got a link to buy me a coffee in my X profile description. I'm pretty sure Dokta's got one as well. And there's a few other content creators out there. I know Amelia's definitely got one. Yeah, definitely use them if you feel inclined to do so, and help support your preferred content creator, and just help us keep going in the space. And if anything, at least it gives us a nice dose of caffeine to keep us awake and energized to keep bringing you the content that you love and enjoy. Okay, guys, last chance. So I'm going to count it down. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more entries. Entries are now closed. So I'm going to run it, guys. So good luck, congratulations, and let's see who our winner is of the VeVe supported giveaway. And the winner is, oh, look at this. It's Mr. Chris Severs. Yay! Woo!
Chris.
I gotta come off mute for this.
I know, mate. Wow, look.
You're already up here. We didn't have to call you up. Perfect.
All right.
So congratulations, you are the winner. Bam, ba, 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 bam. So yeah, so Chris, I'm sure VeVe's already got your username and details and stuff, but I'll flip by Collectables a message. I'm sure he's listening there in the background, probably knows the list already, but I'll still do it anyway.
Very awesome.
And yeah, we'll get that out to you as soon as we can.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you, VeVe.
So look at that. Not only did you come up to the stage and talk and chat with us, you also walk away with a collectible as well, with a win. So fantastic. What?
The birthday week keeps going.
That's it. A late birthday present from VeVe.
That's right.
Love it. All right, guys. So that's going to conclude the show, guys. So unfortunately, we're going to start wrapping up the space now. But like I said, this has been the last episode. It's been a wild ride. 102 episodes. I think we've done pretty well. Like, we're definitely leaving on a high note. And but like I said, guys, I'm not gone. I'm just basically just reconsolidating. So with this, you can still find me on the weekend show. You can still find me on Get to the Comics. Like, if you want to come and tune in on Fridays for that one as well. And yeah, like I said, being part of this group, being part of this community. Just being on the collecting journey and just seeing how the space evolves, it's just amazing. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm still being part of it. And that's enough rambling from me. But Dokta, Chris, anything you want to leave us with before we shut up shop? I'll start with Dokta.
Oh man, yeah, it's been a pleasure, honor, being a listener for a long time. With you and Dino, man, and then, man, I just always wanted to support you and the shows and everybody else in the community as always, man. And somehow I slipped into this situation of being co-host, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's always being early and staying late, as they say in the gym, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's just been an honor, man. It's been fun as hell. I've gained a lot of experience. I think co-hosting the show gave me the balls to, start hosting my own spaces, and then that evolved in me kind of wanting other things as well, kind of like you know, seeing there's some other things going on too. But yeah, man, this has been just an awesome time, man, and getting to chill with all the fam, everybody that's came up throughout all of these months and I guess years. You know, it's been dope times, man, dope times. But we're gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And we got the Sunday show, so yeah, man, we'll see you there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And what about yourself, Chris? Any final words of wisdom before we start wrapping up shop?
Oh, I gotta try and wipe this big grin off my face right now. Keep collecting, keep enjoying, share the fandom. You know, it's Doctor said a lot of great things there. You know, this is it's just been fun doing this with you, Alex, and watching your show grow and your listeners and those participating and people stepping up to say hi. You know, it's great. This is what it's all about. It's the enjoyment of the whole collectible industry, and I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad I got to know you because of this. I look forward to the weekend, the WebV Sundays. Those are still fun.
Yep.
But I understand completely how hours are limited, and yeah, you got to take care of family first. So yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna challenge you on that. But thank you again for everything. It's been fantastic. Yeah, I look forward to couple of days from now,
Yep.
reading another comic. That's gonna be great.
That's it. It's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, guys. If anything, if I'm just happy to be hopefully be like an inspiring voice to others out there. To like I said, like I've seen others who have been listening in our space here go on to try doing like their own content creation. Some have even gone on to create their own spaces and do their own shows, which is like I couldn't like ask for anything more than that. Just seeing people grow, try new things. I mean, that's what it's all about. And yeah, if I can offer to be like an inspiring voice, inspiring inspiration, but that's just job done for me. But yeah. All right, guys, I got to start wrapping up the space. I got to go because the little one's going to be kicking around soon. But again, big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill and listen in the space with us. I hope you've enjoyed the conversation and looking forward to some of the drops coming on, whether that be on VeVe, on Candy Digital, or your preferred collecting platform. Just enjoy the experience, enjoy the journey, and collect and connect with others. And yeah, big thank you to Dokta for helping me co-host the show as always. Big thank you to Chris as well for coming up and chilling in the space and speaking and also big thank you to GaryO for coming up and speaking as well. It was a pleasure having him in the spaces and just having a fresh voice. So I love it. And on that note, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been WebV Wednesdays, episode 102, the final episode for now. But you never know, we might come back later once life sorts itself out. But join me on Sunday. Join me for Get to the Comics on Friday. And take care, guys. Have a good one. And we will talk more soon.